smile.
Hello, this is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel, and I'm here today with some very special people. First of all, we have Barbara Ann Foley, who is from the Veterans Outreach Committee. She is, it's a commission, is that correct?
No, Veterans Outreach Center.
Center, and you are the outreach coordinator, outreach and education coordinator, is that correct?
I'm Outreach and Programs Manager.
Programs
yes.
manager, okay.
That's okay.
Finally get it straight.
It's a mouthful.
Yes, thank you. And then we have Art Devine sitting next to her, and Art is
Band manager.
a band manager
For Club
of
Nine
the
Ball.
band Club Nine Ball, which is about to perform on September 1st in Hyannis. So we want to hear all about this event. There's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event on September 1st from 11 to 6, is that correct? On the Village Green in Hyannis. And Seamus Devine, his son, Art's son, is here as well. He is a member of Club Nine Ball. So if you could tell us a little bit, Seamus, about how this event came to be. I know you were part of starting the idea.
Absolutely. Well, you see, the band is three brothers. It's me and my two brothers, and we were raised by a veteran. We were raised homeschooled, so we were often found ourselves like doing our math homework at the VA, you know? And so we were always around the organizations and saw what they did for families firsthand. So we've always been talking back and forth about what could we do to help the veterans in this community. And I was talking with Art, and we decided we were just going to try to do a concert. And it grew rapidly, and it ended up being a full-scale music festival, a free festival.
Fabulous. And can you tell us a little bit about the bands that are going to be performing? I know your own band, of course.
So we have some great styles. We have like we have classic rock, blues. We have some party music. It's gonna be really, really fun. We have Dan Lawson Band, Bounce, Nautilus. Nate Perry's coming all the way down from Boston to perform. He's a great kind of folk rock singer.
Wonderful.
And then we have VB and the Buzz, who are some real classic Cape Cod musicians who just crush. So it's a great lineup.
Fabulous. So you were inspired by your father and your father's experience
Absolutely.
with the veterans, and that's wonderful. Art, can you talk a little bit about what your part will be in this event?
Well, I'm going to be the maitre d', I guess you could say.
Okay.
Introduce all the bands. There's a very tight timeline for bands. They're going to be playing for 45 minutes. So every 45 minutes, there's a changeover to the next band. In between that changeover, I'm going to be hawking what we're doing there is to try to raise money for these wonderful people. And talking about the raffle, there's a 50-50 raffle. We have food trucks that are donating a portion of their profits for us. We have T-shirts, and just come out and donate. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, plus introducing, there's going to be 3 speakers talking about, veterans.
And who are the speakers?
It's Representative Steve Zaros is going to be speaking. Barbara is going to be speaking.
Excellent.
And Adam Doffler from the VA.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I understand you've had direct experience with Adam and with the VA.
Yes, absolutely. I benefited tremendously from counseling there one-on-one with Dr. Howard there. She's amazing. And then I went into group therapy, which I still go every 2 weeks. It's a Vietnam veterans group. And is that me? I thought I shut that off. Is it off? You don't hear that, do you?
No.
Oh, okay, it's in my head. Sorry. I have earphones in my head, so I hear my phone ringing.
Okay.
Anyway, I benefited tremendously from that. And so when we decided to do this, I asked Adam, who should we, point the hose at for the money to go to? And he immediately said, Barbara's group.
That's wonderful. So Barbara, it's great that you're going to be the recipient. Your group will be the recipient of this wonderful event. And can you talk a little bit about what your group does? What is the purpose of the outreach?
So our organization has 4 pillars: housing, outreach, which also includes transportation, counseling, which Art doesn't go to our counselor, but it's very similar to what he does, which is so important. And our food pantries, of which there are 5 across the Cape. We have mobile food pantries, and we have a local on-site food pantry, which is like going into your own grocery store.
And they're specifically for veterans and their families.
Yep,
is that right?
absolutely. This is our 41st year, so it's not our first rodeo. Yeah,
Hardly.
We're becoming even more of a well-oiled machine. It's a phenomenal organization to work for, one of the best jobs I've ever had. And being able to work with phenomenal veterans like Arthur is just an honor, honestly.
Right, right. Well, that's absolutely wonderful. So it is, again, it's September 1st, and it's from 11 to 6, and it's at the Village Green in Hyannis. And should people, oh, it's free.
It's free, yes.
That's an important thing for people to
Yeah.
know, right? So you don't have to register ahead of time, is that correct?
No
You
tickets.
don't need that.
No.
Okay, all right. So you'll just take all comers, and it sounds like an amazing, amazing lineup of bands. And I understand your band is also going to be traveling this weekend further beyond this one. You have a number of other gigs going on.
We do. It's
you
a busy one, yeah.
Yeah, quite a busy weekend. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So yeah, we're playing Friday on Cape at Sea Dog in Yarmouth, which we've performed at recently, and Big Nick's Ride was there, which is to benefit Steve Zaro's son. So
Oh yeah.
The Veterans Connection was there too, and they were excited about the event. And then we're going to be at the Chatham Square on Saturday, Veterans Festival all day Sunday, and then we're going up to Hampton Beach to open up for John 5 on Monday. So it's a busy weekend, but we like it that way, you know.
At
Fabulous.
Wally's.
Yeah, you get warmed up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'll be well warmed up for the Sunday event.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Barbara, I understand you have another event coming up too, September 27th. Can you say a little bit about that?
We do. September 27th is a Friday, and from 9 to 3 in Hyannis, we have a wonderful organized program called Stand Down for Veterans. And I said to Dinah, you usually think stand up, right? But stand down in the military is take a break. And that's what the whole theme is. So they'll get education. There's 60 plus vendors. There's free haircuts. There's free massages. There's free Reiki. The whole day is free, including breakfast and lunch. And the idea is to give them education on any benefits they don't know about or need to increase or
Very
change.
helpful.
And then to be able to take part in learning some things from some of the vendors as well.
So it's a really stress relieving.
It is,
kind of
and
event. Yeah.
everyone looks forward to the haircuts and the flu shots. That's another thing that we have.
Oh,
Barnstable
yeah.
County come.
Wow.
It's a very large, encompassing, wonderful day.
And did I see that others are invited as well? Or is it all veterans?
Veterans and their entire families. They can bring any friends that they want.
Okay.
It's a day for just them. So we have an all-day rendezvous cafe with tea motions, which is a very specific tea for PTSD and stress, and coffee as well. So there's pretty much something for everyone, including something in the military is called Supply Depot, which is where you get all your stuff. And so we have our own supply depot with new backpacks and new socks and new toiletries for the taking. Because we do, unfortunately, on Cape Cod have homeless vets. Those two words should never be in one sentence or a thing, but it is.
Yes.
So we do have a number of homeless vets that will come to the event as well. And so that's why we started the backpacks and the items to be able to put in it, because we do it in the fall on purpose, because we're headed into winter and we want to give them some supplies.
And where do you get your supplies? Are they donated?
They are all donated. So
see.
the backpacks come from one donor, and we have Bombas socks. A lot of people know that name. And Notes to Self is another sock, which is very inspirational little saying on it. So when you're looking at your feet, it says, "You are awesome."
Right.
We have a lot of things like that. The tea was all donated as well. People are very generous when they know that it's for a veteran.
Yeah. And perhaps you'll use some of the receipts from this event on the first in order to underwrite some things
Absolutely.
you do all through the year. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
That's the idea.
We have a growing amount of programs, and our two focuses this year are female vets and younger vets. We will continue, obviously, with our Vietnam all the way up to World War II vets, but our female vets have sort of been lost in the shuffle, and we do not want that to happen. So we are focusing some of our energies on trying to get some new programs for them. So these kind of funds and outside sources we don't expect are always the perfect way to start new programming.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much for coming in and talking about that. Tell me again exactly where that is. I know it's on September 27th.
So it's
From
the
9 to
Irish
3.
Village Conference Center,
Okay.
35 Scudder Ave in Hyannis, and it's right after you go around the Rotary near the Melody Tent.
Okay.
It's had a lot of changes of names, but it's now the Irish Village,
Okay.
and we've been there. This is our 3rd year now.
Excellent. All right. So people will know where to find you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I look
Thank
forward
you.
to the event on September 1st. Always great to hear your 9-ball, your Club 9-ball, and the other groups too sound like they're fabulous. Sounds like a great day, and we will hope and expect good weather.
Yes.
I hope
Is
so.
it rain or shine?
It is
It
rain or
is.
Rain or
shine. We're
shine,
going.
we're playing in the
Excellent.
rain if we have
Yeah,
to.
okay. Well, you're indomitable, as we know. And veterans are fabulous, and thank you so much for coming in and sharing this with us. We look
Thank you
forward
for
to it.
having
Thank
us.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. This is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel. Thank you.